high value women who don't settle for less than they deserve. We're going to be talking about today about being a high value woman and the life that you deserve and where's your money going. And it's not just friends are not supportive of your lifestyle choices or the things that you want to become in life. If your family just chat absolute BS in your ear, then you need to learn to set boundaries, cut them off.
But you grab them tight, you in love with being modest. You a move, body giving interviews. I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover rooms, different vibe, you know improve, but you ain't even flexing.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, my name is Tanya. I make lots of different types of videos. I guess I want to just provide you with value, and I feel like through my vlogs I provide you with comedic value. Through my sit down videos we're going to talk about so many different things, especially lately because I've had such a major life changing that I have got a digital budget planner that I've now launched, and it's currently 99p when I've launched this video, so I'll put it here so you guys can see it, and it's linked in my stand store down below. I would really appreciate if you'd buy it. I mean, it would help you out. Why would you not want to learn how to budget? If you want a whole budgeting video, just let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Guys, we're at 1k already. We just need to get to 4,000 watch hours and then we'll be monetized, and your girl, you know, I've been working hard to get monetized this year, working so hard. So let's get into the video. Event, situation, whatever you want to call it, life has just done a huge 360 on me with moving, going through some things in my personal life. I am going through it, and I want to tell you about how this is changing my life and how you can actually use the power of these things. All of these things that go on in your life is not necessarily meant to be used against you, but if anything, be used for you. I genuinely believe that all of these negative things that are happening is actually happening for something positive and for something worthwhile. We're going to be talking about today about being a high value woman and not settling for less than you deserve, and that comes at such a pinnacle point in my life where I'm just but making that happen for me, making that be a thing of you deserve this. This is the life that you deserve. To bring up my titties. So when I say don't settle, I genuinely mean it. We are not settling, and I think at one point I had such a good not even good relationship, but I had such a meaningful partnership with the universe, and everything was aligning when I got my job and I paid off my debt and things were going so well for me, and I had this sudden inspiration to start traveling. I've always loved traveling, and I've always wanted to delve into the world and really just enjoy myself and enjoy this life that God gave us, but I felt like I was being held back in a way between my job and certain situations in my life. I genuinely felt held back. I wasn't allowed to. People make comments, and I was allowing people's comments to get to me. Why are you traveling so much, and where's your money going? And it's not just personal relationships, but family, people on the internet, everything. It was really holding me back, and I'm someone, I don't settle for less than I deserve. If I deserve something, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be like, excuse me, that is mine and I deserve that. And it's something that is very difficult to navigate when you're not in your higher self, when you are settling for less than you deserve. And when I say we are talking about high value women who don't settle for less than they deserve, and we are not doing that anymore. We are cutting that loose. And when I talk to you guys about this, I'm talking to you guys because I'm on this journey with you. I always say this, I'm not perfect, my life isn't perfect, everything is not perfect, and at the end of the day we can do this together, we can learn together, we can grow together. And I always want you guys to put in the comments down below anything that you're struggling with, any issue that you're having, and we can work together on how to uplift you and kind of guide each other on where to go next. Because at the end of the day, we have all let ourselves go at one point or another. We were never naturally born these high value women who didn't let anyone bother them, unless that's how you were raised, and 99% of the time it's not. And I've had these values, these core values, and I held them so tight to my chest, and these are dear to my heart, which is a good thing, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, when you're dealing with like family or relationships or friendships, they can be so negative. I've always wanted to have children. Guys, my need and want for children is so deep and runs so deep in my veins and so deep in my soul. And I'm just like, that's what I want in life. That is what I want, that is what I need, that is me, you know. And I just feel like, why not? Why can't I have that? In the universe, we've had this, and the universe has shown me time and time again, I've not listened. And this is where building your relationship with the universe, God, whoever you believe in, and there's no right or wrong here, and I don't want you to have an argument in the comments. You believe in what you want to believe in, that's absolutely fine. But it's something where I asked the universe, this is the life I want, show it to me. And so many red flags came up and I ignored them. And I said it out loud, I'm ignoring these red flags because right now this is what I'm okay with. Not necessarily what I deserved and what I wanted, but I was okay with it. And you know your red flags. I'm going to tell you this right now. You know your red flags, and you know if someone is bad for you, if the situation is bad for you, if the purchase is bad for you, if the way you're living your life is bad for you. Red flags will throw themselves at you. And I promise to be like, can't see them, sorry. That is what will happen, and that is what happened to me for so long. And I'm just like, no more. And I got to this point because there is a life I want to be at. I'm 25 years old. I'm about to be 26. My birthday is next month, and I'm literally like, I'm so done with things that no longer serve me, things that no longer help me. Honestly, guys, there is so much more to this life than what is currently in front of you. So much more. And let me tell you something. When you realise that, things will change. I promise, whatever situation you're in, those red flags that you've been hiding from will come out to play, and you'll be like, damn, I do not deserve this. No. There is things I want in life. If you've had your vision board, if you've seen the things you want in life, if you've seen creators and you're like, that's the life I want to live, or you've seen families that post something, that's the life you want to live, clearly the situation you're in is not serving you. If your partner says that they don't want kids anytime soon, if your friends are not supportive of your lifestyle choices or the things that you want to become in life, if your family just chat absolute BS in your ear, then you need to learn to set boundaries, cut them off, end a relationship, or have a discussion of where we go from here. How do we move forward? How do we create the life? Because it's not always about just cutting people off, but you have to have that conversation. Are we on the same path or are we not? And it's okay to be alone and be in a solitude and be single. Obviously had distanced myself through friendships when I was 24, when I turned 24. And I'm now turning 26. It's been nearly 2 years. Can't believe it, actually. It's been nearly 2 years. And I said, you know, this is not serving me. And don't get me wrong, you never know what can happen in life. They could turn around and come back and you can have the most epic lives together and have epic friendships and things that are unbreakable. But at the time, it was no longer serving me. It was no longer fitting into what I deserve, what I needed, and it sounds very selfish, but at the end of the day, it benefited both parties because they could also go and live the life that they wanted, and I could go and live the life that I wanted. And that in itself is very powerful. It doesn't sound it, especially when you're going through it and it doesn't feel like it. You think, fuck, this is awful and I hate it. I cannot believe I've just ended a friendship that I thought was going to last forever. And you just have to make that decision. It's not an easy decision by any means, not whatsoever, but at the end of the day, you've got to do what you've got to do. So that's something that I did. And let me tell you, being in a solitude environment, so being single, whether that's single from a relationship, single from friends, being by yourself, take that time to reconnect with the higher power, whether that's God, whether that's the universe, whoever you believe in. I personally believe that everything in this life I am using this time that I'm now single to set my boundaries and learn to create the life that I want to live and become the person I want to become. And I'm going to take this time to really focus on me and being single. And traveling this past year has really done that for me. I've really found who I am. I've not perfected who I am. I don't think there's perfection in this, but I've really found, wow, like, you're capable of so much. You can travel, you can meet new people, you can speak to complete strangers who live on completely different planets to you, like, basically, because your world is completely different to their world and completely different to another person's world that you're going to meet in the future. And that's the thing. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, is that I want you to take a trip. I don't care whether it's in the same country as you are right now, or you go to a different country. If you're in the UK, then going to Europe is cheaper than finding a place in the UK. Let me tell you that. But just go, book it. Even if it's a day trip, even if you take a day trip to Paris, take a day trip to Milan, just do it. Why not? Like, it is the most beautiful and most empowering thing you can ever do. I promise you, you will not regret it. You may be not even scared but petrified. You may think, what am I doing? But it will break you out of this comfort zone that you've got yourself in. And you will genuinely learn to be like, damn, like, I can do anything. I am not settling for any less than what I deserve. I promise you, you'll put yourself in that position. In order to get to where you set your boundaries and say, this is who I am, you need to be confident in being able to be yourself and be true to who you are in a wide range of different settings. So let all this be a sign from the universe to say that being put in these positions, making the hard decisions, having the red flags thrown at you, being like, why am I going through this? Why am I dealing with this? Take it and use it to your advantage. You can use your traumas, you can use your bad experiences, you can use your difficult times for good. A perfect book that I really recommend is Oprah Winfrey, What Happened to You. It can be a bit traumatic, especially if you've been through trauma, but it is always talking about how you can use what happened to you and understanding what's happened to you and using that to become the person that you want to be and becoming the greatest version of yourself and really delving into such great success despite your negative upbringing. And I can tell you that all of these experiences, I'm genuinely focusing on setting and solidifying my boundaries, because there are boundaries that I allowed to be crossed in so many different ways and so many different things I didn't want, but because I wanted so desperately to be loved and so desperately to have this type of life, that I sacrificed those boundaries. And now I can see clearly, with clear vision, no rose-coloured glasses here, but clear vision, that I am destined for so much greatness, so much love, so much power, and like just to have such an incredible, great life, that I don't need to sacrifice my boundaries. And I'm just spending the time that I am single solidifying and making those boundaries so that you can't break them. You can't. And becoming the woman and the person that I know I am and that I want to become, and live the life that I deserve. I deserve such a great life, and so do you. So do you. Who said you don't deserve a great life? What, because he told you? What, because he beat you down? No, you deserve a great life. Because your family said you will never amount to nothing. You deserve a great life. Because your school teacher said that you're stupid and that you're never going to become successful because you didn't do well in school. You deserve a great life. All of these things, you deserve a great life. I deserve a great life. We're going to build this life together. We're going to be doing vision boards, talking. We're just going to have a chat. Because I'm sorry, but we are literally, I don't know how to explain it, but the universe is great. God is great. Everything is great. I genuinely believe that. And I know a lot of people are going to come and be like, what about X, Y, and Z in the world? And it is awful. And unfortunately, people in the world are evil. Absolute evil. And you can only do your best and only try as hard as you can. Obviously there are, I'll never lie and not say there's no external factors in this life. There are, but you just got to do your best, and you can only ever do your best in this life and live your life and feel yourself to what you want to, or fulfill yourself in the way that you want to live your life. I genuinely want you guys to take from this video pure joy and happiness, and actually like having a little conversation. I'm like your big sister, being like, girl, you're good, I've got you. Any questions, anything, any question that you need, anything like that. If you want to know like, oh, I have this question, I don't know what to say, or if you've been through a situation, I've been through it. If you go through my channel, you will see I've been through it. So don't ever feel like you're alone. You're not alone. We're all here together. We're all gonna talk. We're all gonna live our best lives, and we're gonna grow and create these epic lives together. So on that note, I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do that now, because what are you waiting for? And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
From pain, running from strain, running from things.